Today I fucked up by assaulting my girlfriend in her sleep. This incident occurred well over a decade ago, but something this morning triggered the memory. At the time, I was living with my then girlfriend, whom I'll refer to as Michelle. We resided in an apartment that we moved into during the summer, which was wonderful. However, as the colder months arrived, the bedroom became noticeably cooler at night. This was my first experience living with a partner, so I wasn't accustomed to sharing a bed, so I often monopolized the duvet while sleeping. On the night in question, I woke up to find Michelle shifting in her sleep. She was squirming because I had taken over the duvet, leaving her curled up in the fetal position, shivering on her side of the bed with her back to me. I untangled myself from my duvet cocoon, took hold of a corner, and attempted to toss it over her while cuddling her at the same time, envisioning myself as a heroic figure. However, as my arm arched over my body, I realized that my arm had gone numb from sleeping on it. Despite some control on the upswing, I had no control on the downswing. Time seemed to slow down as I helplessly watched my arm descend. I can't help but recall instances from Marvel movies where someone tried to lift Thor's hammer, as it resembled my futile struggle to prevent my arm from making contact with Michelle. What transpired after this point occurred rapidly, making it somewhat challenging to recount. Nevertheless, I'll do my best to describe it. I lay there, observing my arm's trajectory toward Michelle, powerless to intervene. A semi-closed fist struck her cheek, eye socket with a clatter. I'll never forget that sound. She bolted out of bed, screaming and clutching her eye. Her reaction was understandable, to be fair. From her perspective, I had inexplicably awakened in the middle of the night and punched her in the face while she slept. She sprinted to the corner of the bedroom, still holding her face, her screams and tears filling the room. I attempted to explain what had occurred, but her response was fueled by panic and fear, leaving her incapable of processing my words. I left the bed, my limp arm flopping around like Ace Ventura, stuttering my apologies while she continued to cry out, "Where's my phone? I'm calling my father to come get me, you fucking prick." The blood began to flow back into my arm, and I waved it around in an attempt to emphasize my explanation, inadvertently intensifying my appearance of madness. I'm uncertain how I ultimately managed to calm her down, but I distinctly remember sitting on the couch facing her, reassuring her that the incident was an accident, but it became painfully evident to me that she would wake up the next morning with a black eye. Fuck me. This is long enough as it is, so all I'll say about the days and weeks that followed is that I'm not 100% convinced her father bought the story, and she definitely made me pay for giving her a black eye in her sleep.